So in this video, we're going to look at finding the total surface area of this cylinder we have here. So we can see that the cylinder's got the radius of 5 meters and a height or a width of 25 meters. So when we think about total surface area, what we have to do, we have to find the area of every shape on that surface. That's why it's called the total surface area. So we'll have to find the area of this circle here, got this circle here, and then all this middle section. So if we draw this as a net, you'll have a circle here and a circle here, and then this middle section would be like if we had that there, but then if we unwrapped it, it'd be like unwinding, and it will end up being a big rectangle like this. So we need to find the area of those two circles and this rectangle in the middle. So let's start with the circles. So let's write out a formula at the top here. So our formula for finding the area of a circle is pi r squared. So we know our radius here is 5, so we can just pop that straight in. So I've got pi times, I'll put it in brackets, 5 squared. So it's really important that we square the 5, the radius by itself first. We don't square the entire sum here, so we don't multiply the pi and the 5 first and then square it. We've got to square the 5 first. So that'll give us pi multiplied by 25. So we pop that into calculator, or you could work that out. 25 pi will give you 78.54, just rounding to 2 decimal places. So that's the area of one of these circles. If we have a look at the shape, we've got 2 circles here, don't we? So we need to multiply that by 2, because this circle will be the exact same size as this one here. So multiply that by 2, which will give us 157.07. So that's the area of both of our circles added together. So now what we need to do, let's just get rid of this, separate that off. Now we've got to find that middle section, that rectangle. So our formula for finding a rectangle is just length multiplied by width equals A for area. So from here, we can see our length is 25. So we could write that in now, but we won't do that quite yet because we don't know what our length is. Sorry, we don't know what our width is. So our length is 25. Our width, we're not sure. It doesn't tell us, so we need to find that. So our width will actually be equal to the circumference of the circle here. So it's as if we've cut that there. We've got a can, we've cut it, and then we're unwinding it. So this rectangle would be as wide as the circumference of this circle. So that's what we need to find here. So we need to find the circumference first. So our formula for the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So we've got our radius again. So our radius is 5. So it'll be 2 times pi times 5. And that will be equal to 31.42. So we've also got to remember here, this is in meters. And down here, we should have had meters squared. So this one here, we're looking at area. So we've got the area of the circles. But at the moment here, we've just got the circumference. So that's not meters squared, that's just meters. So now we've got our width for our rectangle as well, don't we? So if we substitute this back into the formula at the top, so go back into here, let's make that. So we can have 25 was our length, because remember, look back at this picture. So we have 25 multiplied by 31.42. 31.42. That'll give us our area. That's A. So then we've got here A is equal to 785.4. 785.4. So that's the area of our rectangle. And if we look back here, we've got the area of our circles added together. So let's take this and move it back over here. And we'll add these two areas together to find our total surface area. So then from there, we're going to plus 157.07. So adding those together, our total surface area, let's change our color for this one. Total surface area of this cylinder at the top here is equal to 942.47. We've got to remember our units, which is meters squared.